Donald Trump's campaign manager, Kellyanne Conway, joins us now. Welcome.
Thank you.
So Secretary Clinton said yesterday, what kind of genius loses $1 billion in the first place so they get this kind of tax carry forward?
That from a woman who's never created a job, never signed the front of a paycheck for anyone. As you know, Charlie, this provision in the tax code has been around since 1918. It's 100 years old. And the year that Donald Trump accessed that particular provision, 1995, the IRS reports that 500,000 people went ahead and did the same thing. So this is what happens when businesses lose money. They carry it forward. Yeah. And in the case of Donald Trump, you reinvest, you create jobs, you revitalize.
My question, with respect, my question is not the fact that he legally could carry forward, but what about losing $1 billion? What kind of business genius was the question that Secretary Clinton
She was
posed.
being very sarcastic, as she usually is about him.
But she's not the only one asking that question, though.
The type that then carries forward the loss into years where he did make a profit.
Well, how did he lose $1 billion, as I'm asking?
Well, we don't know that. But at the time, you remember real estate in 1995, leveraged companies. But the fact is, what did he do? In other words, the art of the comeback, and this nation can certainly use a comeback now. Art of the comeback
That's
is
an equally good question, but to ask, how did he come back after losing $1 billion? Right. But using the tax code as well as investing in new businesses.
He certainly has. You look around New York and other cities, but particularly here, and you see the fruits of Donald Trump's business acumen, what he did in carrying forward that loss. But the fact is, this man has paid hundreds of millions of dollars in taxes over decades. Excise taxes, federal payroll taxes, city, state, and local taxes, real estate taxes, property taxes.
You didn't say income taxes, but you didn't say income tax.
Well, he certainly has. In the years that he made a profit, like anybody else, he paid income taxes.
Let me ask you this about the last debate, the last presidential debate. We've got a new CBS News poll out this morning that shows 36% of voters who watched the first debate say it made their opinion of Mr. Trump worse. What is he doing differently for Sunday night and that debate, that second matchup?
And I'm struck also by the number you have up there, Nora, where half of the people said it had no effect on their opinion of Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. That was pretty surprising, giving all the rah-rah for Hillary Clinton since the debate. So we're very happy about the town hall format. We know that that's very beneficial to Mr. Trump. He's out there every day with voters in similar form. You just showed a clip of him doing something like that where he engages with voters every day. It's very natural for him to do that. And I hope that he brings up Obamacare, because we have none other than President Bill Clinton yesterday being highly critical of Obamacare, its failures. It says it's a terrible thing for small businesses. I know that firsthand. It certainly is. And there are so many ways to hold Hillary Clinton to account for her record, and I think she has to defend both her record and any of the failings, the shortcomings of the Obama administration. We have 16.4 million women in poverty. We have 12.4 million without health insurance. And I think you'll see a little bit of that from Mike Pence tonight, too.
It's a big night for Mike Pence and Tim Kaine tonight. And the new polls show that the majority of the public do not know either one of them. So what will Mike Pence do tonight to make sure people know his name by the time this debate is over tonight?
He'll go out there in a fiery performance, especially for somebody who's known as so low-key, doing the job of the vice presidential nominee, which is to hold to account the other party's nominee, and asking those questions about Hillary Clinton's fairly unremarkable record here in New York as a United States Senator, the blemishes as Secretary of State, and really the wrong vision she has in terms of job creation, Obamacare.
What do you mean when you say he's going to be fired?
Well, people look at Mike Pence, Nora, as very low-key, and he is. He's a perfect gentleman. I've worked with him for years and years. But at the same time, he's there to play. He's there to absolutely do what these vice presidential nominees are doing, and what Tim Kaine has been doing on the stump almost exclusively, which is to attack Donald Trump. I can't remember the last positive policy prescription Tim Kaine laid out there for America. He's out there talking about Donald Trump, always pejoratively. But I think you'll see in Mike Pence somebody who's able to defend Donald Trump, the running mate, but at the same time take the case right to Hillary Clinton.
All right. Kellyanne Conway, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.